Good morning. Give you guys a timestamp real quick because I always like to document the early mornings when I'm up grinding, and they say, the early bird gets the worm. I don't know how true that is, but I know when you wake up early, it gives you plenty of time to chase after your goals. So we're about to head to a gym session, and before I get into my videos, I always like to give some context real quick. And this video I'm super excited about because it's kind of something I've always juggled with on creating, and it's basically like a series. But if you are new to this channel, you will resonate with me, with my message, if you are into fitness. So you're trying to get jacked, you live a kind of non-toxic lifestyle, you try your best to be a good person, you like to eat real food, you're into entrepreneurship or building businesses, and basically just leveling up all aspects of your life. I'm also a Christian, so I talk about my faith sometimes on this channel. I need to start talking about it more as I'm getting better and getting more into the Word. But this is going to be a series, and I think I'm going to call it Becoming Better, essentially. So Becoming Better is exactly how it sounds. So we're about to head to the gym. Becoming Better is exactly how it sounds. So it's all about me leveling up. So as you guys know that have been watching the channel, I quit my job to go all in on becoming a content creator. And through that, there's just a lot of things that I'm working on. It's like I'm building a business, I'm building my body, I'm building my health, my mindset, my mental. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I'm pretty sure I need to get my brakes changed because every time I'm backing up for the last couple of mornings, they're starting to squeak. But essentially, this series, I just want it to be leveling up in all areas of your life. So if you're on a journey similar to that, man, I'm just going to be sharing as many things as I can. As someone who was very stuck in my life, and now I really feel like I'm getting momentum, because the truth is, man, is people are in health debt, they're in physical debt, mental debt, financial debt. It's and they just keep digging themselves deeper. And I was that person. I was in all of those debts I just mentioned because I didn't have a clear goal. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have anything I was chasing after. And so every day just felt dull, and it just felt what's the point? What's the point in all this? And what I would encourage you guys that, go through those mental kind of funks and you feel like there's no purpose to your life and you have no direction, what you have to understand is in life, man, we're all, we all go through some suffering, like pain. And I would say that everyone watching this doesn't want to be in pain. So, if you're ever sick, you just want to be healthy. If you ever break a bone, or you have pains in your body, or you're injured in the gym, all you can think about is getting healthy, right? And getting better. So if you're the person that's watching this right now and you're like, Eric, there's no point in you waking up at 4 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. and we're all gonna die anyway. Some people have that type of outlook on life. But it's if you do have that outlook, why would you not just at least take care of your health, at least take care of your finances, at least take care of your mental state? Because that's going to allow you to at least, breeze through life with a lot less stress, man, with a lot less pain. And we're all trying to avoid pain. So back talking though on the Becoming Better series is some of my main goals right now. For one, I'm self-employed, so business is number one. I got to be able to feed myself and feed my family and pay my bills. So building the business, focusing on that. Two is, getting as jacked as possible. So I always talk about I'm an anti-bodybuilder and I'm against the kind of bodybuilding lifestyle, but I still want to look good, man. I still want to build muscle. I still want to be strong for everyday life. And I've been training for 10 years. I've been pretty inconsistent over those years because of my job, because of, many things. And I've never properly went on long bulks or long cuts. I've always somewhat maintained. If you guys were to go back to some of my older videos, I'm still kind of lifting around the same weight. I'm still around the same size. I do feel in the last 6 months, I've probably built my best physique to date because of how focused I've been with content and focused with just everything in leveling up my life. And so I'm thinking I'm going on a bulk the rest of this year, a lean bulk, 300, 400 calories max. And what I'm going to do with that is just document it. So with this series, it's like every video I want to share books I'm reading. So I'm reading a lot of self-improvement books right now just to level up my character, level up my mind, share things on my faith that I think can help you guys out, that have, opened my eyes with God shining his light through me now. And I feel like that's even why I'm called to making some of these videos, man, because when you feel something in your brain or your soul or whatever is like telling you to do something, or it's like you almost feel like it's a calling, what I've started to learn probably in the last year or two is like just go with it. Like a lot of people say like, oh, listen to your brain, don't listen to your gut or whatever, but like I'm starting to think, man, like whenever I have an idea that really sparks and really draws something out of me, I just take action on it. And a perfect example of this was Average to Jacked. I had this channel for so long, and it was kind of becoming, like I was talking about mindset and I was talking about fitness. I was kind of all over the place, and you'll hear a lot in business about like niches. And what I decided to do is I'm like, man, why don't I just, because I enjoy talking about what I'm talking to you guys about right now, like mindset, discipline, routine. But some people are just clicking on videos because they want to learn how to build muscle. And so I had this idea. I'm like, why don't I just create a second channel and just do the same thing I've been doing on this channel forever, which is just making quick fitness tips, because people get value out of those. And, I've learned how to simplify fitness. So I had that idea and I did it. And then like the third video I posted hit almost 300,000 views, and that channel is rocketing. I talk about it in every video, but what I'm getting at, man, is like when you feel yourself being called to something, you just take action, you just do it, because we don't have time. Like you get one life, and there's so many things you guys watching y'all want to do, but you're scared because of judgment. You're scared because what your partner might think, what your mom might think, your dad, your family, or whatever. But like understand, time is going to keep passing, and you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, shit, I'm fat, I'm sick, I'm suffering, I'm miserable at my job. And so if I ever can get one thing across in my videos, it's just to do what your soul and what God is calling you to do. And the thing about it, man, is like, what's the worst case scenario? It's like you end up back on your mom's couch or in your mom's house, or, you end up back at the job that you hated because you've built a skill set. It's like me. I quit a job, a sales job in landscaping that I've been doing for many, many years, and I was pretty good at. Like I worked my way up from working in a truck, working, on a crew, to then becoming a foreman, to then becoming an operations manager, to then becoming, getting into sales. It's like, I have that skill set. So why would I not pursue my fitness passion and business? And like, if the worst thing is like, I have to go back, but I don't even that's not even a thought to me, because it's not like, this is like a do it or die type of thing. It's like, I will do everything I can to succeed with this. And so that's why I'm up early. That's why I'm making content. That's why I'm doing all these things, because I have a burning desire. And the takeaway of this video is like, if you don't have a goal, understand that you still need to take care of all these other things, because it's going to lessen your suffering. And then it's like, if you do have a goal, man, wake up and get after it, because you've heard the saying, the early bird gets the worm. It's like, get up while the world's asleep, get after it. I'm about to go hit this gym session. But the Becoming Better series, it's going to be talking about, the bulk. So things I'm eating, things I'm learning, things I'm doing, showing you guys just behind the scenes of someone who lives a pretty simple, I would say like an introverted life. Like I stay kind of to myself, but I'm not miserable, man. Like I really enjoy this. Like some people will comment and be like, Eric, you need to smile more. And it's like, this is just me, man. Like I smile off of camera, but like when it's early in the morning and I'm just getting up and getting after it, it's like, I'm just focused, and I just want to, bring my best self. So I'm going to get in here, do some training. I'll probably throw an edit over the screen, and then maybe on the way back home, or I know I got to go to the grocery store today, maybe I'll throw some more stuff into this. But if you guys want to see anything specific in this series, anything you want me to share that you could learn from, it's like, give me some ideas. But the goal is I train 3 days a week, and so I'm going to upload every day that I train and bring you guys fitness knowledge, mindset knowledge, and just the things that I'm learning, leveling up my life. So we're going to jump into this workout. We got the magic potion right here, aka the pre-workout. I'm going to get that down and then get in the mindset of going to have a killer gym session. All right, guys, so for context, I'm 6 foot, and this is where I'm sitting at for my weight. Obviously, I'm in shoes, jogging pants. I would say I got probably 2-3 pounds right now. So with that mini cut, we're sitting at right at like 183. So I was saying I'm 183 pounds right now. Really, it's probably 180. I just finished up like a 2 to 3 week mini cut. So I'm thinking with this series, I'm gonna document myself going from 180 to probably like 190, maybe push 195. And then if I notice that I'm starting to put on more fat, then, you know, maybe I'll cut back down. But part of this series also, on top of like bulking, showing you guys the clean eating, the meals, the training, I want to talk kind of about planning your day, the journaling, and then the book that have started again is a classic, Think and Grow Rich. And this book was very impactful for me because it kind of introduced me to the law of attraction. But I am a Christian, so it's not in the way you're thinking of like woo woo and this like mystical, magical thing. It's more of the law of attraction in my eyes is like when you set your mind on a goal, that like your actions in your like subconscious mind start to align you with that. Like you'll start noticing opportunities. Like I think I talked about this earlier this morning, but it's amazing whenever you just like set a goal. And Think and Grow Rich talks about, you know, write down your goal, read it every day, read it every morning. And then when it's like top of mind, you're always going to be thinking on it. So the goal is 1 chapter a day on this. And then I plan out my days. So I'm going to go through this, read this, and then today's Saturday. Every Saturday I have a newsletter that goes out. It's on mindset, training, nutrition, how to. It's basically just a 2 to 3 minute read of value that I can share. So I think last week was on the one source rule. So basically, you know, instead of following 19 influencers, it's like pick one. Like it's valuable stuff. So if you guys want the free information, just subscribe by clicking the link under this video. That newsletter is going out today. So every Saturday I send one out. But that's it for the first episode. I just want to kind of introduce it. But once again, the Becoming Better series is going to be 3 days a week. So every training day, just documenting myself leveling up, my one-person business, my fitness, my mindset. So appreciate you guys. Peace.